Hello, I am Chris Pickard. I'm Director of Body Imbalance in Hertfordshire, and welcome to the first in a series of videos on superfoods, starting today with turmeric. Now, before I talk to you about turmeric, I'm just going to say that these videos, they're going to be really succinct. They're going to tell you the main benefits, how best to have each superfood, and any downside. Yes, because there can be downsides with anything that's good for you. There's nearly always a downside if you don't do it correctly. So please stay tuned to the end because it's important. Now with turmeric, I'm starting with this because so many people have already heard of it. They may already be using it. It's a spice. It's probably in your kitchen. It's in curry. So if you've ever had Indian food, you would have had turmeric. So pretty much it's safe. Lots of people have been using it for a long time. And it's been used for hundreds of years for its healing properties in Asia. And there are now 619 known health benefits. So this is why I've got some notes, because I want to just cover the main ones. So first of all, it is known to be helpful in treating various cancers like liver, pancreas, breast, colon, lung, prostate and brain. It's also been shown to be very useful in arthritis, so bringing down pain and inflammation. So it's useful in inflammatory bowel disease, so things like ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. It's also good for treating stomach ulcers. It's good for recovery from traumatic brain injuries and spinal cord injuries. It's good for diabetes and weight management, and it's also good for fighting infections, viral, bacterial and fungal. And it's also useful in detoxifying heavy metals from your body and helping your liver work better. So that's a lot. So how does it do this? Well, most of the research on turmeric is into a little compound in it called curcumin or curcuminoids, and it's about 3%. If you weigh some turmeric, 3% of that is going to be curcuminoids. And it seems to be these that are the active properties, although some would say that there's probably other stuff happening inside the turmeric as well. And the thing with curcumin is it's not very easily absorbed. So one thing we know is that if you have it with pepper, so this is often what you find with food, that you'll have turmeric and there'll be some black pepper in it somewhere. And something in black pepper is called piperine, and that increases the absorption of curcumin by 2,000%. Also, we know that heating it seems to have an effect on improving its absorption, so cooked food. And also if it's with fat, and very often in Indian food it will be in some kind of cream or ghee, so there'll be some fat in the food. So basically, have turmeric in food, heated, and have it naturally. That seems to be the best way. Yes, you can get it in pill forms that's got piperine put in it and some other things that can help increase the absorption factor. But really, have it in food. That way, you're not going to have too high a doses. You're not going to have the mega doses, because at too high a dose, it may have an anti-fertility effect. So for women who are trying to get pregnant, then the amount you're going to get in food is not going to be a problem. It's only going to be enough to help a little bit with some of these things. But the other thing in large doses is it can help act as a blood thinner. So if you're going in for surgery, again, what you find in food is not going to be too much of a problem. But if you're actually having spoonfuls of it and mixing it up in drinks with some fat and some pepper in it and heating it all up, then that might be too much. But if you do have an inflammatory condition, then it's worth talking to a healthcare practitioner, making sure you're not on any other medication, and then saying, okay, this is safe for you to have in higher doses at the moment. So I hope you found that useful today. If you did, please subscribe so that you get the next video, because the next up video is going to be about Chlorella, another very popular superfood at the moment. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Please like the video, and as I say, if you want to make sure you get the next one in the series, click subscribe and you'll get them all. Okay, thank you. Be well.